Today on SCC, it's Mailday. Time to show off what the team picked up. And later, the crew recap PWCC's January premiere auction. Coming up right now on SCC.
Welcome to episode 47 of Sports Cards Culture. I'm Chris on Instagram at Chris_HOJ, here with Kristina at Kristina's PC, Nick at Stiff Arm Wax, and Josh at Cardboard Chronicles. Up first, let's talk about some of Card Ladder's new features. So we've enhanced Card Ladder's search and filter functions in the collection and watch list features, and I'm just going to bring in Josh to elaborate on these new capabilities for Card Ladder Pro users.
Previously on both watchlist and collection, you were only able to search by the player name, and now we've expanded that to you can search for anything. You can search the set, the variation, the number, the player, the year, the grade. You could search all your PSA cards, your BGS. We also added a few extra sorts to watchlist. We added filters to both, where you can filter by multiple years, multiple categories, multiple conditions, just like you can on the ladder. So we've really brought the power of all the sorting and searching and filtering from ladder over to your own personal data, your collection, and your watch list.
Love it. So now when I'm trying to parse or pare down my Christian McCaffrey PC, which is about 50 or 60 cards in my collection, it's going to be easier for me to narrow in on just the cards I want to look at using the search functionality of Card Ladder. And same thing for watch list. I only have about 20 items on my watch list, but some people have hundreds, maybe thousands even of items. So now it's a lot easier to get exactly where you want to go on your watch list. All right. So mail days. We have not shown off any mail days on Sports Cards Culture in a while, and the point of having a mail day segment like this is it's important to me, because first, I think it's fun to show off the cards that we like, but second, hopefully our passion for these cards inspires others to go out and pick up the cards that they like. So I've asked my three colleagues here to prepare between 3 and 5 recent cards that they acquired to show off. However, I also told them that you have a maximum of 30 seconds to describe each card before moving on. And Kristina,
yes,
I'm going to ask you to make sure, using our timer, that no one goes over 30 seconds for any card they're describing. And then I'm going to make sure that you don't go over 30 seconds when it's your turn.
I feel like you're going to call it at 3 seconds. You're going to be done.
The viewer will be able to see on the timeline of the video that you had 30 seconds. And they'll be double checking your work as well, so don't slip up.
It sounds like you're kind of turning this into a game, and as we all know,
I hate games.
Kristina hates games.
What?
Number 4.
This is rigged. This game.
So I can't wait to see what happens.
I would never do anything.
I'm trying to figure out how to win this game.
Nick, I want you to go first.
Before we did, we talked before this. Mine's a little different, so I would like, if it pleases the hostmasters,
It does not.
that mine is just one thing, essentially.
I know. So what do you want a minute and a half or what?
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
He gets 90 seconds to give his whole thing.
Okay.
Already breaking the rules. All right.
Yeah, already.
3,
first one.
2, 1, begin.
Okay, so I haven't gotten a lot of mail days recently. However, I did get this wonderful Christmas present that's only about a month late from Chris and Christina. It's the Mosaic 2021 football box, baby, hobby box.
Yeah.
And I happened to pull out of it. These are the best 4 cards, I thought. So it's just a rookie base, Trevor Lawrence, but that's cool. We didn't really get any of the other good.
You don't even like Trevor Lawrence, though.
No, he's a bust. He's overrated.
Okay, all right.
He's garbage.
All right, let's go.
And I will happily eat my words if he actually turns out to be a good prospect. And then I have Jalen Waddle's autograph card, as well as Rondale Moore. Shout out to Josh on the Cardinals.
Nice.
And then here's just an insert straight fire Patrick Mahomes. I don't really like the inserts on Prism or Mosaic for football, but because they just have big words next to the player. It's nothing really special. So, but that's my mini review, and I try to do it really fast. The Mosaic 2021 hobby box that I received. What's my time?
You have 31 seconds left.
When did you open the box? How was the experience of opening the product?
So, this was on Sunday.
22 seconds left.
During football, we opened it with the folks. We opened it when we played a game out of it where we open a package and we try and have people guess which the cards are in there. And we did it all throughout the day during those wonderful, glorious games of football on Sunday. It was
10
amazing.
seconds.
Yes, it was. All right, good. He's under time. All right, up next.
So I won. I'm 10 seconds under.
Is Josh. So Josh is up next.
Okay.
And how many cards do you have, Josh? that you're going to show
Well, you said
today?
between 3 and 5.
Yes.
So I like to win games, so I have 4.
Okay. He split the difference. All right, Christina, are you ready?
Okay, that's 2 minutes,
Now
right?
no, it's 30 seconds per card.
Yeah,
So-
I'm ready.
So if he goes under on one card,
No,
he
it doesn't.
can't
We don't
take
roll
that
over.
time.
No.
This is not a cell phone
No.
plan.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. First card.
Okay, 1998 Skybox Credentials, Penny Hardaway. These are numbered to 73. So this is the third year of Credentials, but the second year where they started numbering them in a more interesting pattern. This one's the gold one. The silver one is numbered much lower. It's a PSA 4 because there's actually a crease. Doesn't bother me though because the eye appeal is
10
still really
seconds.
strong. Second, so I did one from each of my PCs. That's the Penny Hardaway. This is the Charizard. This is, according to Yamwax and a few others, the first known printed Charizard. And this is from 1996 Cardass. It's very shiny, which I like. It's rare. I think it's a Pop 71, and it's awesome. Next, Chris Paul, rookie, Topps Chrome Gold, in a PSA 8. This is his most well-known gold refractor rookie. These are numbered to 99. This is 2005. Love this card. Topps Chrome Gold. Can't beat that. Chris Paul rookie. And then last, I picked this up last week. Showed it on the crossover. This is second year LeBron Topps Chrome Gold refractor out of 99. PSA 9. I believe the pop on this is like 7 or 8. Very hard to get.
Damn.
Second year. I know it's not Prism, guys, but Topps Chrome.
Don't worry,
very cheap compared to Prism.
I've got the Prism covered. All right.
That was nice.
Nice.
Done? Okay.
Yeah. Did he go over?
No, he was
Nice.
he was 10 seconds, at least 10 seconds under on each card.
All right, let's go. Count me in. My
Yeah.
turn. Count me in. Let's go.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Set. Go.
All right. This is my biggest and most proud pickup of the Maildays I'm going to show. This is the 2018 Select Field Level Gold Lamar Jackson PSA 10. This guy is the 4th best single season measured by quarterback rating in NFL history. He did it at age 22. He already has an MVP. I can't believe how cheap some of these guys' cards have gotten, especially
10
like
seconds.
the golds like this. So very excited to put this in the collection, to have a new team and player to root for. Up next, Nikola Jokic, 2017 Prism Gold BGS 9.5. You know, this guy is on pace to have the highest player efficiency rating in the history of the NBA. I can't quite bring myself to watch all of his games, but I respect greatness when it happens, especially on the statistical level. Watch out for this guy to win MVP this year, and I love Prism Gold. Up next, 2018, my favorite year of Prism because it's Luka's rookie year. That's Savage insert gold, number 6 of 10. BGS 9.5, LeBron with one of his most famous chase down blocks in a playoff series against the Pacers, trying to put together all of the LeBron Prism Golds from 2018 Prism. Love this card. It's beautiful. 4th card of 5 that I'm going to show. This is the Marvin Bagley III, also from 2018 Prism Gold BGS 9.5. I don't collect Marvin Bagley, but Christina and I are trying to put together the entire Luck of the Lottery set. This is the Marvin Bagley from the Luck
In
of the
gold.
Lottery set in gold, preferably in BGS 9.5. We're about 30% of the way there. And finally, how could I do this without showing some love to Christian McCaffrey? This is his 2019 Panini Origins Black 1 of 1 PSA 8.5. It matches. Christina and I also have the Luka from 2019 Panini Origins Black 1 of 1. They pair quite nicely. That'll do my 5 cards. All right.
But real
Okay.
quick,
Yeah.
I need to address something from Christopher, and this is in regards to Christina. What was the Marvin Bagley one?
Luck of the Lottery.
And you're trying to collect the set of those, right?
Yes.
In gold.
Did you not learn from your mistake on the crossover?
What happened? Who won this card?
Someone in the chat better own up to this because I know someone here bought this. Did he-
Who was so fast?
Toyed with it too much. You've been playing around with this where you bring up cards on the show. Christina's called you out on it. Now you got burned, so you deserve that.
Are you saying I deserve this?
Yes.
Do you not have them all yet? What are you doing?
What am I gonna do? I have to talk about the cards.
Do I need to bleep it out so that
No.
until you get them all?
No,
Okay,
and if
that's
you
it.
have them, sell them to us, especially if it's beat just on them. All right, Christina, it's your turn. I'll be monitoring you.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so I'm collecting the 2020 Prism Maxi Kleba Rainbow. And to kick it off, I picked up the Black Shimmer 1 of 1. This was off of eBay. And then I have the Black 1 of 1. That was off of eBay as well. And then the Nebula 1 of 1, and this was actually an Instagram. And I just want to shout out all 3 of the people who sold these to me, but especially the 3 friends who pointed me in the direction: Jacob, Zane, and Chrissy Buckets.
Okay, so
Done.
you went for 34 seconds,
Yeah.
but you put 3 cards together. I think you actually lost the game.
Yep.
I think you were supposed to do one at a time, and then when you were done with one, you move on to the next
If these
one.
weren't like I would throw them up in the air right now. Like,
But maybe I
would
should have been. I
forget
should have just
it.
been like, oh, okay, she's moving on to her second one. This was like 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Is that what happened?
But see, because she missed, you just gotta give clearance beforehand, like I did. That means I won, Josh won, and
All right.
Chris won.
Well,
And I lost. Surprise, surprise. Christina has lost another game on
we
SCC.
kept the mail days short and sweet. We love to see mail days. We love to hear about mail days. If you've got a card that you like that you recently picked up, put it in the comment section below. How about that? And tag Card Ladder on social media.
And smash that like button.
And smash that like button. What is up, YouTube? Okay.
And commit assault against that subscribe button.
Let's go. All right. Recapping PWCC's January premiere auction. Last weekend, Card Ladder tracked nearly $10 million in sales on PWCC's monthly premiere auction. I'm going to highlight 2 of them that caught my eye. First up is the 2018 Prism Gold Vinyl out of 5 Josh Allen PSA 10. Using Card Ladder, I can see that 18 months ago, this card sold for $5,800. Last Sunday, just a few hours after the Chiefs actually eliminated Josh Allen and ended the Bills' season, the card still closed for a jaw-dropping $264,000. The card appreciated 4,399%, or in terms of a multiplier, that's a 45-fold increase. For comparison's sake, over the same 18-month time span, Bitcoin increased from $9,600 to about $37,000, or by a factor of a very respectable, impressive 4x multiplier that Bitcoin experienced. But that means that the Josh Allen card outperformed Bitcoin by a factor of 45x to 4x. So, Christina,
Yes.
there is a narrative being pushed in the hobby that all ultra-modern cards are going down in value.
I've heard it.
But this Josh Allen Prism Gold Vinyl PSA 10 is an ultra-modern card, and it's not going down in value.
What?
Indeed, you are paying hundreds of dollars for Maxi Kleber cards,
I
which
am.
qualify as ultra-modern.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 years ago, we routinely hesitated before dropping a few $100s on a Michael Jordan card.
This
if you
is
can
true.
remember back then. Would you say that all ultra-modern cards are going down in value?
No, because I don't make stupid generalizations like that blanket a bunch of things that I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
So if somebody said all ultra-modern cards are going down, I mean, how does that impact you as a collector when you hear
Look,
that?
it doesn't, because I just think of those people as nonsense pushers and people who have no idea what they're doing in this industry. And I ignore them and I continue to collect 4th year Maxi Kleber cards for hundreds upon hundreds of dollars.
Josh, same question to you. How can we reconcile the fact that this Josh Allen card outperformed Bitcoin by a score of 45x to 4x, while we also have this hobby narrative that ultra-modern sports cards are going down?
I see that you're trying to trigger our crypto fans. Well done.
Shout out to all the crypto boys out there.
Crypto fans are going to love this one. I mean, the crypto 4x is a lot better than whatever the stock market did over this time. So crypto fans are still rubbing that one in our faces. I think this really speaks to a topic that we've hit on a few times, over the years, especially on this show and crossover, and that's that as people are into this hobby longer, they start to understand and they move up and they grow and they realize like certain cards are more collectible, they're more desirable by large groups of people, and this is a card that's just like that. It's Prism. It's the most popular set that Josh Allen's a part of. It's extremely rare. It's good looking. It's gold. It's a high grade PSA 10. It just has all the things that collectors and people of hunting for rare items look for. And we saw last year a lot of new people coming into the hobby trying to make the narrative that you need to buy rookies, you need to buy PSA 10 base cards, and that's just sort of died off because it's not like a desirable thing for collectors and for people that have been in the hobby. So we're just seeing more and more people get more experience And we're seeing the cards that actually, should be going up and are going up, and the cards that aren't are going down. And that's just kind of the market speaking to what people want.
Yeah. Now, on my Instagram story, I put out a poll that said, I talked about this card and the appreciation that it's seen over only 18 months. This card went from $5,000 to $250,000 in a year and a half, and it's all based on the play of Josh Allen and on the expansion and the evolution of the collector preferences in our hobby. And so I put a question up, and I just asked people, just tell me, why did you not buy this card in July of 2020? I just asked people, why didn't you buy it? Obviously, none of us bought it. I said, why didn't you buy it? And I got a lot of answers. Some people said, I was broke, I couldn't afford it, which is a very fine and respectable answer, $5,000. But also, the most popular answer I got was people said Josh Allen sucked in their point of view, and he played for a bad team going into that 2020 season, in the summer of 2020. So let me turn that question to Kristina.
Yes.
Kristina, why didn't you buy that card in July of 2020?
Because I don't collect cards to flip.
That was a popular answer as well.
PC players.
Yeah, that was an answer a lot of people gave too. I don't collect Josh Allen. That's why I didn't buy it. Okay, Josh, what is your answer? Why didn't you buy this Josh Allen? Josh, he has the same name as you.
Well, I mean, hindsight's always 2020. I mean, when this card sold for what I think you said $6,000, he was like maybe a top 10 quarterback. His team wasn't performing super well. He was having accuracy issues. Now he's like pretty definitively number 2 if you're drafting like a dynasty league where you're taking age into account, which the hobby greatly does. Now you're talking about like top 2, and the hobby really values things exponentially. Like they pay ultra high premiums for Mahomes and Brady, so they pay much higher prices for the very top end guys. Would you pay $200,000 for the Mac Jones equivalent of that card today? Probably not. But if he starts performing like a top 2 quarterback and moves into that ranking, then it does sell for $200,000. You're gonna say, oh, why didn't I spend $5,000 2 years ago on Mac Jones? So those players still exist today. Like you could still make those buys today. It's just, are you willing to gamble on someone going from a top 10 to top 2?
Yeah. Good. And there is luck involved. A lot of luck involved, especially when dealing with prospects. And this card happened to check a lot of boxes. It was a little bit ahead of the Prism Gold wave and the Prism Gold rush that was going to occur in football over the next year. This was before the football market experienced the exponential growth that experienced throughout the entirety of 2021 and still is experiencing now. And it was before Josh Allen had his breakout season. So 3 things that maybe somebody saw and predicted those things, or maybe somebody just bought a card that they really liked and got lucky. Kristina.
I hope it was the latter. I hope it was a huge Buffalo fan who bought a card that they wanted for their PC, and now they're just like rich.
The other card I'd like to talk about is the 2009 Topps Chrome Refractor Steph Curry PSA 10. I can see using Card Ladder that this card first sold for $105 in 2010. $105. Crypto boys definitely don't want us to start throwing this one up on the charts. It's the second most recent sale. This card was $99,000 in August, and then last Sunday night it sold for $228,000. A card that was once worth $100. So it more than doubled its last sale, and this Pop 28 Curry rookie is now knocking on the door of the $250,000 club. Now Curry's total market index on Card Ladder, and this is a true number, indicates that since his rookie season, Curry's market has increased 182,334%. Crypto, BTFO, hold the L. Now that's not a mathematical error. Curry's card prices are up 1,824x since 2009. My brain can't even process that.
My brain can't process that acronym you just threw out.
Making Curry's market the best performing market in the history of sports cards. Josh, are we officially in bubble territory with Steph Curry's prices now? $228,000 for Steph Curry's Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 10? That's a staggering price. And by the way, the LeBron and the Kobe Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 10s, which granted are not numbered and not quite as low pop as the Curry, Those both went over $250,000 in PSA 10 once, and now have retreated to be, in the case of LeBron, under 100,000. So are we in a bubble for Steph Curry?
Man, I mean, I personally want to say yes because it doesn't make much sense to me, but I know there's like a ton of people who would get angry at that, and because of that, there's just like a very defensive fan base for Curry, and it kind of reminds me a lot of Kobe Bryant's collector base, which is like a very strong, passionate group of people who, frankly, like really want these cards, and they're paying these crazy prices to get these cards, and you know, if that's what it's going to be, then people are gonna. That's what it's going to take to get this stuff if you want to collect Curry and Kobe. I personally think it's a little bit overpriced. Like it's like you said, it's gone up more than 2x in, you know, just a few months here. And really the only thing that's happened is like the team is playing well. They haven't won a championship. He still has no finals MVPs. Yeah, I guess he broke the 3-point scoring record, but we knew that was going to happen. He's going to, you know, demolish that record. He'll probably like almost double it. So I don't know. It seems crazy to me, but that's where we're at.
It's the nicest thing you'll ever hear a LeBron James aficionado say about Stephen Curry. All right, Christina.
Yeah.
As we see,
it's painful.
Christina, does it change the way that you think about our hobby when you see prices like this on that Steph Curry card?
No.
Not even a little bit?
No.
It doesn't keep you up at night?
No.
You don't toss and turn and dream about the chart of that card and question whether we're in a bubble?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't make you think, what are my cards worth now?
No.
When you saw that Curry, did you think your Maxi Kleber cards just quadrupled in value?
No.
All right, moving into the final segment of today's show.
I'm not delusional.
The NFL Conference Championship round. To close today's show, let's give our predictions for this weekend's 2 NFL Conference Championship games. Christina, first up, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know those teams?
I'm going with Joey Cigars.
You didn't even hear what the spread is.
I don't care.
The Chiefs are 7-point home favorites.
That's
and
fine.
Who do you pick to win this game?
Joey Cigars.
Joey Ball game? Nick, Bengals at Chiefs, who wins?
Well, I don't want to foreshadow, but I am. I think we're going to see a repeat of the Super Bowl from 2 years ago. So I think both teams have returned to form. But Mahomes, I'll stick with this. He's clear. I think people trashed him at the beginning of the season, said he lost a step. He kept wanting to take the long ball and not the easy passes, whatever. But I mean, come on, he is better than ever. So the Chiefs are going all the way.
Yep, only had a slightly less passer rating than Josh Allen did, which is very impressive. And during the Chiefs' 3-4 start to the season, the offense was fine. The defense was last ranked in the league. Then the Chiefs went on their last 10 games. They went 9-1, and they had the number 1 ranked defense in the league. They lost 1 game during their last 10. Do you know who they lost to?
The Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals. Josh, who do you got? Bengals at Chiefs.
13 seconds. 13 seconds. The Bills could have done like 100 things to win that game. And I actually read something on Twitter. You know what they could have done? They could have just tackled everybody at the line and gotten 5-yard holding penalties. They could have done anything. They could have squibbed it. Oh my God, I still can't believe the Bills, my Super Bowl pick, didn't win that game. Absolutely blew it. Okay, so because of that, I can't bet against Mahomes. Like, if he's going to win a game when he's down 3 with 13 seconds, like, I don't know what to do. He's just like, he's in like super God mode. Just get out of his way.
All right, so we've got 2 Chiefs and 1 Bengals. And I'll even it out. I'm taking the Bengals.
You were gonna.
What do you mean no?
I mean, don't like try to be like, oh, I'm gonna even it out and be nice to you now, Christina. Pick who you're gonna pick.
Oh well, since you put it that way, I'm still taking the Bengals. I'm still gonna be rooting for Joey Cigars, Joey Barstool, Joey Ballgame, Joey Boathouse, and I think that he's gonna find a way. He's gonna get down big, but he's gonna find a way to pull it out. Jamar Chase, the most slippery wide receiver in the game. He's going to have some big plays. That Chiefs defense got exposed by Josh Allen. Joey Bengals was taking notes. He's coming, baby. I got the Bengals. Josh, did you have something?
And then the kicker's going to say, we're going to the Super Bowl. And then that's how they're going
Josh,
to
do you
win
have any
that
last
game.
do you have any last thoughts on the
No.
AFC Championship?
13 seconds. No.
The late game on Sunday is the 49ers at the Rams. The Rams are 3.5-point home favorites. I'll go first.
Oh, surprise.
I will go first. Christina, do not pick the same team as me. I am taking the Rams. I'm rooting for the Rams. I want the Rams to win. And if the Chiefs do get to the Super Bowl, I want them to have to suffer the torment of that Rams defense, especially that defensive front. And I hope the Rams and McVay can do to the Chiefs what Todd Bowles and the Bucs did to him last year and absolutely eviscerate them. Nick, who do you got? Niners at Rams.
Well, I'll kind of return the favor from the question you asked me earlier. The Rams and the Niners played twice already this year. Who won those games, guy?
Niners. Niners won.
I think the Niners have been going under the radar. I think they're the same team they were when they went to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I want the Rams to win. I want the story for Stafford and that team. But I just see, speaking of slippery wide receiver, this is a slippery team that nobody can. And they were injured last year, so that team fell off. The whole team was crippled. I think they're back to form. And Jimmy G just needs to be consistent. Not have as many errors. He's not the best quarterback. But I could see them winning. I said the Niners were going to win the last 2 games. So nice. I think the Niners are going to win this one, too. All right,
we got the Niners. Josh, Niners at Rams. Who do you got to go to the Super Bowl?
I know everyone's all excited about the Bills and the Chiefs game. I actually thought the Rams played the best. I thought they peaked the most this weekend. Their defense looked absolutely unstoppable. Brady couldn't do anything. They just had 4 ridiculous, stupid fumbles. Other than that, it would have been a 45 to whatever blowout, but their mistakes. Now they'll clean that up. The Rams look way too good. They'll figure out the Niners. There's no way that Jimmy G is going to beat them 3 times.
And Christina, take us home. 49ers at Rams, and you cannot pick the Rams. Who do you got?
Well, I can't pick the Rams, so I'll pick no one.
Oh, Christina calls a tie. That's your prediction?
No, I can't pick who I want to pick.
You want to take the Rams?
I want to take the Rams.
You better give a good reason, and it can't be a copy of any of mine.
I don't like Jimmy G.
That's no. That's a good reason.
Say something about Aaron Donald.
Say something about... That's fine.
Stafford, you know Stafford's story.
I know Stafford, yeah.
His story and everything.
Well, yeah, he came from Detroit, and, he's finally got a team behind him that, can do something. And then you got the young kid at the Rams coach who I could see him, but I can't remember his name. McVay, thank you. And, I think that's just a great story of, two people coming together to win it.
All right. So it's just the most fun to pick the teams I'm going to be rooting for, because otherwise I'm divided on game day and half of me wants one. No, I'm united on all fronts. Next time we see you guys, the Super Bowl will be on the horizon. Only 1 game left in one of the best regular seasons and playoffs I can ever remember. That's going to do it for Sports Cards Culture. See you guys next week.
Thanks for watching. Tell us in the comment section below what the crew should cover next week, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time in SCC, Sports Cards Culture.